might be going crazy, I don't know what to do. My heart is screaming for you, babe. And what I'm trying to say is that you make the sky look blue, even when it is gray, babe. Every time I'm feeling down, you can make it go away. Your light is shining bright on me, got no reason to be afraid. You're glowing in the dark, you're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. I feel it in my heart. You're glowing in the dark, glowing in the dark. Yeah, you're glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. You can make it go away. Glowing in the dark. Can't stop looking at you, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now. Oh, I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time.
Well, hello and welcome to the beginning of this moving travel vlog. It's been a long time since I've been vlogging. That's a joke. Hi, Stormy. So this is going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be different. Everything was set and ready to go just a few hours ago, and then some things changed. So let me kind of explain what is happening and what is going on for those who are watching. I'm Bethany. I am behind Gypsy Bird Makes podcast, and this is just kind of one of the extra little vlog videos that I'm going to be doing. So my husband is a travel nurse, and we are currently just outside Denver, Colorado, and his contract ends this week. And then, go lay down, Rufus. Go lay down. And then we were due to go to Seattle, Washington, and we were going to take a whole long week and drive up there. We were going to spend a few days in Salt Lake City and all of that. But we found out this afternoon that the hospital has canceled the contract. So at the moment, we're a bit in limbo. We don't know what is going to be happening. We don't know where we're going. We've applied to a different hospital in Seattle and gotten an offer, but the start date is over a month from now, which isn't great when you need a paycheck. So, yeah, we're trying to figure that out. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. I was thinking of doing a little vlog of the week before and the prep and kind of going day by day. So now it's going to include trying to figure out if we're going where we think we're going, if we're not, and when we're starting work and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes, and you're going to find out along with me, I guess. So yeah, I have a lot of cleaning to do this week, although I'm not doing the cleaning that I normally do. I normally like wipe everything down, and I just am not wanting to do that. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. So I'm going to look up some places tonight. If we don't go to the Seattle area, that means I have to find a whole different place to live, and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it all works out, but I'm going to trust God that He has a plan, and that if we're not meant to be in Seattle, then it's for a reason. So yeah, come along and find out what's happening.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere I go run and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere I go run and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new. Don't wanna be trapped, wanna be looking for a new start. Looking for a new start. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down. Looking for a new start. Can't you see that I just need to be by myself? I have told you many times now. Yeah, can't you see that I just need to be by myself? I have told you many times now. But somewhere going high, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere going high, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down. Looking for a new start.
So, I've done a little bit of research, and many hours have passed since I talked to you last. But it doesn't look like the Seattle one that we got an offer from is going to work. The start date for that isn't until February 13th. And currently it's January 9th, and this is, Brian has one more shift after tonight at the hospital. So that is not going to work. The pay is also not good at all. If we could stay here in Aurora and get double of what that one is offering. So I think we've decided we're not going to do that one. There are a couple others in the area. So there's one in Tacoma itself, and there's one in Auburn, Washington that we are also really hoping for. So we have a place near Tacoma that we have booked to park the camper and all of that type of stuff. So we are hoping that this one in Auburn would work out because, one, it's paying a little better than the job that canceled on us, and it's about 30 minutes closer than the job that canceled on us. So that's a big plus, and that would be really great. So we're kind of hoping for that. That would be, I think, our number one. And then our number two, I think, was Tacoma, also has a job, not paying as well. But the reason we want to go to Washington isn't really for money. It's more for the experience because we want to go to that area. We've heard such great things about it. And we love things that we've heard about it and all that type of stuff. So the experience is kind of what we're really wanting for that area. And our third option, I think, would be to extend here in Aurora, Colorado. Aurora is paying the best out of everything, so it would be beneficial to stay. I think we'd probably be able to stay at the campground here, but we might have to move spots because I know I was talking to them in the office today and they have someone already booked for our site. I don't know how soon that is or when that would be. So yeah, I don't know. And one other thing is both the jobs, Tacoma and Auburn, Washington, both start, I think, in February. So it's like I was talking about earlier, where it's a long time without a paycheck. And I just don't think we could do it without a paycheck. We would just blow through all of our savings, which we've worked really hard to save. So the other possible option is to extend here in Aurora for 2 to 3 weeks and stay here for that long. If we were to get an offer from Auburn or Tacoma. So yeah, that's where we're at. There's also a job, I think would be our fourth choice, in North Dakota. It's paying okay. It would be somewhere different, but I think we would only do that if we couldn't extend here. Like if number one is to still go to the Tacoma, Seattle area. This cat. And then number two would be to stay here because the pay is the best. And then if those fell through, then number three would be North Dakota, which is the closest next well-paying job near us. And I would have to find somewhere completely from scratch to stay in that area. So yeah, either way, I don't think we're leaving this weekend. I think it would probably be at least 2 to 3 weeks before we actually move. So I don't think this is moving week. But then again, something could totally change. We could talk to these hospitals and they could be like, no, we want you right now, and we could leave. So I don't know. I was pretty stressed out about it earlier, not knowing what was going to happen, what we were going to do. So yeah, I'm feeling a little better after kind of seeing what our options are and seeing how we would survive and things like that. So I feel better knowing that. And I know that God has a plan, and that, you know, if he canceled this one that was in Seattle and then we do get the one in Auburn, that's so much better because it's so much closer to the place that we have. Yeah, so I know it's going to all work out. It's just stressful in the moment trying to figure it out because I want to know and I want to have a plan. Like, I'm the person who plans out our gas stops on our trips. So I know where we're going. I know what we're doing. So yeah, if we don't end up leaving this weekend, which it doesn't look like we're going to, I'm going to have to either cancel or reschedule camping spots that we had along the way. Yeah, we'll see. We're just gonna see how it goes. But yeah, so instead I dyed my hair and cast on muscle burl. So this is gonna be for Felicity, and this is Farmer's Daughter yarn in Rough Customer, I think. So yeah, just been watching some CSI Vegas, which I love because we lived in Vegas twice, and I love the area, so it's really fun to see, like, when they do things and they're like, that's not right, that's not the right area. But yeah, I'll check in tomorrow. Hopefully we will have applied some more places, or maybe know something, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight. Not going to clean the house tomorrow like I thought, because if we're not moving this weekend, then there's no reason for me to wipe everything down and get everything clean. I did clean the bathroom and my room tonight, which needed to be done anyways, but yeah, at least that's done. And in here, if really honestly, if we had to leave and like tomorrow, I could get it in an hour ready to go. So, it's not like it's dirty, it's just I like to clean things up. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this episode, which has like about 30 minutes left, and then head to bed and see what comes tomorrow. Happy Tuesday, I think it is. So Brian is on the phone with an interview with the Tacoma Hospital right now. So that's good. Thinking that would be good. Apparently the Auburn one is really slow and doesn't really care what's happening with its travelers. So that one's probably a no, even though they pay better. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm hoping that, sorry, I'm giving the dogs crackers. Hoping that we get an offer for that today, and then if we can extend here for 2 weeks, that would be awesome. So we'll see. Hoping and praying that whatever God wants works. I mean, the Tacoma Hospital is way closer, so we'd be saving a lot of money on gas, which would be really nice. I think it's probably like 20 minutes away from where the campground is, compared to an hour. So that would be really good. But we'll just wait and see. I'll let you know when I know. Wednesday, January 11th, and we are supposed to be moving in 3 days, but we still have no answers. So Brian has had an interview yesterday with the Tacoma Hospital, and today the Auburn Hospital contacted him. So hopefully he can get that interview today, and maybe one of those two will give us an offer. I'm not sure if Tacoma is, because they kind of wanted him to work mother-baby too, and he just doesn't do that. He is a NICU nurse, if I didn't mention that. So he works with the itty-bitty babies, and yeah, he doesn't do big people, so especially moms right after they've had babies. So we're still waiting, still in limbo, don't know what's happening. I've just been doing my devotional, and just trying to trust that God has a plan. I know he has a plan. I know that he has the best path for us. So I'm just trying to not let my anxiety peak and trust that that is what is happening, because I know he has a plan. He always does. He always gets us through. So my human nature just wants me to stress about it. So I have been a little stressed last night and today. Yeah, my house is still a disaster and not at all ready to move. So if we were to move in 3 days, I'd have a lot to do the next 2 days, which I could get it done. So I think today I'm just going to, I mean, I could be like super productive and get everything done just in case, but I really don't want to do that just in case. So I think today I'm going to sit and knit. We had a chance of 0.3 one tree mix, and there's about 4 inches of snow outside. So there's that. I'm not going anywhere. I've needed to do laundry for about 3 days, and I was going to do it today, but that's just not happening today. So maybe tomorrow we'll try again. We still have clothing, so we're not going to go naked or anything. But I'll let you guys know if we hear anything from Auburn or Tacoma. Really hoping for Auburn. They're paying well. They're paying better than Tacoma. So, I mean, either one would work really well. But Auburn would pay better. So, that's always a plus, right? Yeah, and then if we can get an extension here, because their start dates aren't until a month from Friday. So yeah, I'm just rambling, kind of using you as a bouncing board of all my thoughts. But that's where we are right now, and I'm just going to try to take it easy for the day. I have chicken defrosting to fix dinner. I've tidied up a little bit. Done my devotional. I'm going to hop on my computer and do some work. And then hopefully I will be catching up on Vlogmases and podcasts and knitting. I got a lot done on my socks that I'm knitting for Brian, and a lot done on Felicity's hat. So hopefully I can get some more done. Hello, welcome to Thursday of still not knowing what is going on with my life. Oh, I'm starting to get a little stressed. And by a little, I mean a lot stressed. Yeah, so I don't know. Brian spoke with the Auburn one yesterday, and went well. So we're just waiting to see if they give us an offer. The Tacoma one gave the offer to someone else, so Auburn is our last chance for Washington. So yeah, if we don't go to Washington, I think we're all going to be really defeated. So we'll see. Trying not to let it affect my mood too much, but I am definitely stressed. I'm definitely moody and not patient. And here comes my Chick-fil-A, so hold on a second. Yes, thank you. Have a good day. So, yes, super stressed, super moody, all those things. We've never had this happen before. So, yeah, it's new territory. I'm not really worried about a job because I think we can extend here probably because they have a job opening, so it would be easier for them to keep a nurse that they already have and have trained and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm not worried about that, but I'm bummed. We were so looking forward to Washington, so maybe it still happens. See, just praying that God shows us like today or tomorrow, because Brian's last night was technically last night. So right now he doesn't have a job technically, so we'll see how this goes. But just thought I'd give you an update. Last night I was super not in the mood to deal with anything. I got a lot of knitting done yesterday though, so that was nice. We had a Zoom on the Love and Stitches that was like 2.5 hours, and that kept my mind off of things and was really great. It was nice. And then I watched a lot of Big Sky, and it's bed. So hopefully I have an update later. I hope that they offer today. We'll just see. So kind of in limbo. Completely, hopelessly in limbo. Do you see this? I just went and got my groceries from Walmart. There are no bags. Apparently, Colorado, on the 1st, you have to pay for bags. They didn't ask me if I wanted bags. They didn't ask me anything. They just put all my groceries in without bags. I would have paid for bags. But now, it's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. So it's about 8 o'clock on Thursday, and this is my 3rd time filming this because the dogs keep interrupting me, so see if I can get through it. But we still don't have any answers. We just got back from dinner. We went to Longhorn and got something to eat. We just took a shower, so I'm gonna relax. Haven't knit at all today because I did grocery shopping, errands, laundry, all that fun stuff. So hoping for an answer tomorrow. Otherwise, we have to wait all weekend before we can hear anything. And we're supposed to leave here Saturday if we were going to Washington. So you kind of need to know what's happening. So we're still waiting on Auburn, Washington to find out if they want to give us a offer or not. We're also waiting to hear if the hospital here in Aurora will extend a couple of weeks or a 13-week contract. So yeah, we don't know what's happening at all. Stress levels are through the roof, but it'll be okay. It'll work out. That's what I keep telling myself. So I guess we're just gonna watch some TV, play some video games for my husband. I'm gonna knit, and find out tomorrow maybe what's happening. We have to talk to the campground here tomorrow because we're supposed to leave Saturday morning, which is not tomorrow but the next day. And I know that they have someone coming into our spot at some time, but I don't know when that is. Like, I don't know if it's Saturday or if they can move them to a different spot or what. I have no idea. And I don't know what to ask for. I don't know to ask for few days, a few weeks. I don't know. So hopefully tomorrow morning we find something out. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So a whole lot of not knowing anything more than we did. Hi, so it is Friday around 2 o'clock, and we have an offer from the Auburn Hospital in Washington. So we've accepted that. But the thing is, it doesn't start for a month from today, literally. So that's problematic. So we're trying to get an extension here in Aurora for 2 to 3 weeks. But they're pushing back some and not wanting to give a quick answer, which, I mean, they need people, so I don't know what the deal is. But anyways, the recruiter said it's a 50-50 chance that we get the extension here. So, those aren't very good odds, especially when you need to know what's happening in your life. So what we've decided to do is we were originally supposed to leave tomorrow to go up to Washington. So we have everything booked, like all the campgrounds and all of that. And we were planning to stay a few days in Salt Lake City and just enjoy the area because we love it so much and stuff like that. So that's about a 8-hour drive from here. So we've decided we're going to go ahead and do that. And we are going to go to Salt Lake, enjoy our time there, and we'll be there until about Wednesday. So we will either continue on our way if we get a no here, or if we don't hear anything back by Wednesday, then we'll continue on our journey up to Washington. And if we hear a yes, then we'll just come back and stay here for a couple more weeks. So yeah, that's the plan right now. So we have about 1,010,000 things to do between now and tomorrow morning. So I'll take you along with us and show you us doing our best to get everything done. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. So we're I'm glad we're going to Washington. I'm glad we know what we're doing, but not having a paycheck for a month is not ideal. And yeah, you know, it's all working out. It's going to be okay. It's just getting to the okay part. So come along with us as we pack up, brush, and try to figure our life out.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. We can do what we like. We can do what we like, baby, while we're young.
everything done that we needed to. We got everything on the outside taken care of. We've got the tanks emptied and the tanks that need to be filled. And yeah, we all had showers and all did that thing. Did some more laundry tonight and all that. So we are all set to head out in the morning. We are planning to leave around 9 in the morning. And then we have one night stop before we make it to Salt Lake on Sunday. So we're just praying for safe travels now, and yeah, for safe travels, for everything to go smoothly. We're working on the assumption that they're not going to offer an extension here. So if they do for a week or two, then that'll be a bonus. But we're not expecting that. So we're just trusting God to continue to show us the path that He wants us to take, and just kind of follow that. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Everybody is in bed except for me. I have been editing. Something to take my mind off and just kind of relax and wind down a bit. And I'm going to go to bed here in just a few minutes. So yeah, that's what we have. I have a cat who keeps rubbing on my hand, who's holding the phone. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along on this crazy journey so far this week. It's been a wild one for sure. But I do just want to kind of reiterate that we trust God to guide us and to follow along and to provide for that. And there's a Bible verse, I can't remember what it is, but I'll try to put it on the screen, that says that God provides for the birds and their feed. They don't store up their food for the next day, but know that God will provide for them. And we are so much more important to God than the birds of the sky and the animals. So we have to know that He will provide for us, and need to trust that and not have to know everything. And it's something that I definitely struggle with, because I like to know, I like to have a plan, and I like to have everything planned out. So yes, I think that's a lesson that I'm learning this week. But yes, I'm going to try to get some sleep and see you guys in the morning.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere I'll go run and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere I'll go run and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start.
We're off. Are we ready?
Yeah. Wait, does this hot though? No.
We'll see you later. Well, this is going to be ice just dropped. That's how this day is going. I'm gonna start over.